Chats here in downtown Toronto for the $1,000 film challenge, 1KWAVE, with director John Board from Me, the Bees, and Cancer. How did you hear about the film challenge?
Well, I came here and saw a film that Ingrid had done. I'm a bad person, I'm a good person, or whatever it's called. And it was on the screen. So I went home and looked at it, and I saw that it could actually, as well as doing dramas, it would do documentaries. And I have cancer, and I was just in the middle of taking some bee sting therapy, AP therapy. So I thought, well, people don't know about that. They don't know anything about it. I didn't know about it when I came upon it. And I'm using different alternate ways as opposed to using chemotherapy in the regular way that people think they should go. So I thought, well, maybe I can make a documentary that sees how I do as I sting myself. Well, in the end, I stung myself 1,200 times.
And how do you go about stinging yourself? What's the process? Are you using live bees, and where do you find the bees?
Yes, my brother's an apiarist, and he brought a little, what they call a nuke down, which is just a little small beehive. And I would collect the bees from the top in a bottle. If you know how to do that, they fly up. You put some honey in the bottle and they fly up to it. And then you take a pair of tweezers, soft tweezers, you grab them, and then you take a pair of harder tweezers that will hold, and then you take them by the head, and you collect them in these little clamps. They're called hemostats. And then you sting yourself exactly where you want to.
And do you sting yourself closer to the location where the cancer is affecting you?
In my case, right under my arm where it was. I have stage 1 Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I still have stage 1 Hodgkin's lymphoma. So it was a very interesting experience. Not easy at all, and painful. And yeah, every other day, 30 stings under my arm, and also 4 in the top of my head, which was just from my temperament, which is right at the top chakra, and which was very effective, strange enough, very effective, just in my mood, and kept me up and going and everything else. Of course, the center of everything I'm doing is all about food, really. It is what you take into your body one way or another. And so that's why I did the documentary, was to just show another way and another person who's doing another way in other ways, and the thoughts that go around that.
And you're a very well-known assistant director, and you've been in the business for many, many years. What was it like transitioning and directing your own project?
Well, I had directed long time ago a little bit, and I didn't like directing because I couldn't find character in the actors. There was something missing in my directing. I could direct, but I couldn't direct as well as I wanted to. So I became an assistant director. And I've directed a little bit in other places. In this case, it was really, well, self-direction is very interesting because it's just deciding where and what and then going and doing it. The most I'd have to do was encourage myself to, get off the bed and go and do it, sort of thing. But that wasn't so hard. Yep.
Are you impressed with your performance?
I will leave people to tell me. I have no one has seen this film. I still haven't seen this film with any audience at all. Only the 5 or 6 guys around me. They say I have a good voice and I have a good presence, and they say I get into it. So we'll see what the audience says.
And what was the inspiration for you to come out and make this film at the age of 77? What are the underlying reasons?
Well, the first thing is, you're right. I've been in the film industry for a long time. I really didn't think one could make anything for $1,000. But I also thought the whole idea was interesting, and I was really impressed with Ingrid Veninger, who put it together with Stacy, and it's just been a wonderful experience, actually. I didn't think it was going to be. I thought it would be a nightmare, and I wondered what would the others do. So I'm here tonight for the opening night to see how did guys who actually did dramas, because I did a documentary. It was relatively simple. I didn't have a whole cast and big crew to worry about, right? So that was my inspiration. But I think that the idea of the 1KWAVE is a good idea, and that it really there were 30 people who applied for it, which was amazing. And I was very inspired by Ingrid, by her work, by her diligence, not only with everybody, but with me personally. So I knew that was happening to everybody. She was a very good guide. And I think if we can get this going the next time and the next time, that this will become one of the places where young filmmakers will come to make their first film.
And where's the best place to find out more information on Me, the Bees, and Cancer?
I guess they would go to my site, which is www.hollywoodsurvivalkit.com. HollywoodSurvivalKit.com. And that's my major website, and from there I sell kits for homeopathy and things like that. But that's where they can go. And my blog starts to have stuff in it about filming and about what it was like and what it was like doing the bees and stuff like that.
Well, congratulations. Thank you so much, John, and best of luck with the film.
Thank you, thank you. I hope you'll enjoy it tomorrow night.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats here in downtown Toronto at the Royal Theatre.